Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. After missing a week where I'm sure nothing important happened anyway, I am now well and truly back. Until the next time I catch a cold, or I feel lazy, or something else entirely comes up. Let's go back through the past weekend's racing action and pick out the main talking points with F1 Academy from Miami, Super GT from Fuji, Formula Regional Americas from Laguna Seca, NASCAR from Kansas, European Le Mans from Paul-Ricard, and TCR World Tour from somewhere in Morocco. We have already looked at the Formula 1 in this video, so make sure you check that out as well after you subscribe to the channel. And we jump into this look at last weekend's Motorsport. The F1 Academy was running alongside the Formula 1 in Miami. A lot of crashes really marred the first round at Saudi Arabia, and hopefully this weekend would be a lot cleaner. Dorian Pan was the woman to beat even after her after-race escapades saw her penalised and second in the championship going into the Miami weekend. Abby Pulling was on pole for race 1 ahead of Pan, and to be fair there were a lot less crashes in this one, except for poor Tina Houseman, who got turned into the wall on lap 1. Abby Pulling won this race pretty easily from Dorian Pan, but the pair are clearly an arm and a leg ahead of everyone else. Bianca Bustamante stalled at the start but climbed to 7th before a penalty dropped her back down to 9th, and Chloe Chambers put in an excellent drive to finish 3rd. Race 2 started with Tina Houseman out again, nudged by Lola Lovenfoss, who then tangled with Aurélien Labelles. Not the first time Lovenfoss has been involved in contact in 2024, and this is only the second round. Jessica Edgar meanwhile spun all on her own. Abby Pulling dominated this second race and has a clear lead from Dorian Pan in the championship. The second round of Super GT for 2024 was for 3 hours at Fuji. Some great battles throughout this race in both classes. Ikkyo Sasahara and Ren Sato in particular really seemed to be going at it, but it was the Nismo Nissan that led the entirety of this race bar the pit stops. The main controversy of this weekend was the constant punctures for the Dunlop runners in the GT300 class. The rear left tyre went on several cars, including twice on the D-Station Aston Martin. Dunlop are definitely going to have some questions to answer. With 10 minutes left, the Honda of Tomoki Najiri and Nobuharu Matsushita headed for the pits, giving up 3rd place so close to the end. Mitsunori Takaboshi and Atsushi Miyake won for the Nissan team, but it's Sho Suboi and Kenta Yamashita who lead the title chase. Not the best Super GT race ever. Next one is in just under a month's time at Suzuka. The second round of the European Le Mans Series was the 4 hours of Le Castellet. I haven't got too much to say about this one. It was a good race with plenty of overtaking, which is rare at Paul-Ricard. Jonas Reed leaped his Iron Lynx Proton LMP2 car at very high speed in the moment of the weekend. Sadly, he was given a penalty for it, which seems a bit off if you ask me. With an hour and a half left, the LMP3 into Europol car broke down and brought out a safety car to close things back up for us. The big shock was, with 45 minutes left, the leading Cool Racing car breaking down as they were looking to make it 2-2 and had led the majority of the race. But they couldn't make it to the end, leaving the 28 IDEC car in the lead, but the 43 into Europol was right behind. In fact, it took the lead before breaking down themselves and bringing out another yellow with less than 20 to go. That left the other into Europol car in the lead, ahead of IDEC, United Autosport, Cool Racing and AO by TF. In the end, it was the 43 Intercar that won in LMP2, with RLR winning in LMP3 and Spirit of Race Ferrari winning the GT class. Decent race, the last in the European Le Mans for 2 months. Imola in July. The TCR World Tour moved from Italy to Morocco. Small, tight street circuit and only 15 cars. The sole moment of interest in race 1 was Ted Bjork barging past Esteban Guerreri, followed by the rest of the field barging past Guerreri. Jan Erlechet won the first race pretty comfortably. We did get some drama in race 2. Michelitz made contact with someone at the start and had damage, as did a few other cars, including top driver Jan Erlechet, who retired and despite the win has not had a great start to 2024. Mark Hart won the race, but it's Norbert Michelitz, the reigning champion, who leads the title chase. Next up is the USA in about a month's time. Finally, NASCAR from Kansas. There was also Formula Regional Americas at Laguna Seca, but it was a non-championship race for some reason, and I can't find any footage of it, so let's pretend it didn't happen. NASCAR from Kansas, Kyle Larson was again fighting at the front for stage wins, and in 2024 he really is the stage master. He was right up there in third at the end of stage 1 behind Denny Hamlin and Ross Chastain, and Chris Buescher won stage 2 ahead of Larson. It had been very clean up to this point. A returning Jimmy Johnson and Corey LaJoie got tangled up to bring out the yellows for the first time in the final stage. Then Austin Cindric and Bubba Wallace had a crash, then Kyle Busch went round with 7 to go. So with 4 laps left, we were starting again with Denny Hamlin leading, but it was Chris Buescher and Kyle Larson who crossed the line separated by practically nothing. This has to be one of the closest finishes in motorsport history. I'll admit the ending at least was incredibly exciting. Kyle Larson has been the top driver all year. Shame it doesn't mean all that much in NASCAR. If this was a normal championship, he'd be the title favourite. So that is all the racing from the previous weekend. What was your race of the weekend? I think mine has to be the first F1 Academy race. Everything else was just okay. Lots of action in the women's division. Next weekend we have no Formula 1, but we do have the 5th round of WRC in Portugal, IndyCar and India NXT from the Indianapolis Road Course, IMSA from Laguna Seca, World Endurance from Spa, Formula E from Germany, British Touring Cars from Brands Hatch, the start of Formula Regional European from Hockenheim, as well as Euro Formula, and of course NASCAR from Darlington. What an incredible weekend this is going to be. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the racing action. Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching and have a good one.